Do you know what's the secret about getting rich and making money? It's not about making money, it's about keeping and growing your money. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, this is Mani Karthik here. Welcome to another episode. In this episode, we're going to talk about getting richer. Personal finance, that is. I talk to a lot of rich folks day in and day out, and one of the common things that I find in many of them is that not many of them are interested in making money. Of course, they're interested, but what they're more interested in is how to grow and save their money, because that's what makes someone wealthier in the long term. And it's not about how much money you can make, it's about how much money you can keep, save, and grow. So one of the things all the rich people that unanimously does is they put their money into tools, into financial tools or investments that will actually grow their money over a period of time. So tool number one is fixed deposits. I know, most of you will be thinking, oh, fixed deposits is just a boring way to make money. Well, it's not so much about making money or growing your money, it's more about saving your money. I think fixed deposits are the safest and probably the most popular way to save a lot of money so that you keep it for another rainy day. A rainy day means whenever you have an emergency or when you have some sort of immediate requirement for cash, you can use fixed deposit, and it comes with a little bit of growth, which 7 to 8% of growth on an average, which is pretty decent. Of course, there are arguments against and for fixed deposits, and people who say against fixed deposit say that or complain that it doesn't give you much returns as other tools of investment, which is true. But before getting into more high return tools, I think everybody has to start with a very noble fixed deposit. If it can give you 8% interest year on year and give you access to money or liquid money, which means you can always break the fixed deposit by paying a nominal fee and get that cash that you have, I think it's an amazing way to save money. More like a piggy bank account sort of. So consult with your bank and figure out if you can get good interest rates on FD and choose a plan that actually fits you. The second option I have for you is stock trading. Now, I know a lot of people think that stock trading is all about gambling and losing money. It is not. If you do it in a very clever way, stock trading can be very beneficial for you. And these days, there are a lot of apps that have come, which makes it so much easier to get started with stock trading in India. And you can basically just get started in 2 weeks or so with minimal documentation and everything and minimal amount of money. And stock trading itself has become more easier, which means per transaction, you don't have to shell out X percentage of that money. You can pretty much pay a flat fee of like rupees 20. And there's one app I highly recommend. It's called Upstocks, which has amazing features, and the transactions are not taxed as in percentages, but it's nominal, about rupees 20 per transaction. The details are in the description. The link, you please check it out. But I highly recommend you check out Upstocks, which is a very popular and promising stock trading app, especially for beginners who are getting into stock trading. My third tool is credit cards, one of my favorites. A lot of people think that credit cards is all about debt and collection agencies chasing you for your money and everything, and that's because of your wrong ways of using credit cards. Credit cards, if used in the right way, can be a big boon and actually boost your credit score and credit history. Also give you a lot of saving options. For example, if your credit limit is about, let's say, 50,000 per month, a lot of people think that you can spend for 50,000 and think that it is like a loan, and that's where problem starts. Don't do it that way. Make sure that you only spend 20% of your credit limit. So if it is 50,000, 20% of that, and make sure you stay within that. So that way you're not spending too much and you're within your limits, and make sure you pay off your bills every month as soon as it comes out. That's the surest way to build your credit history and credit score. So make sure you get a good credit card. The link is in the description. Do check it out. My third tip is that make sure you get to a good bank and open a good savings account. I know it sounds very basic, but this actually goes a long way, because a lot of the banks that I've seen, I've done business with SBI, IDFC, HSBC, HDFC, ICICI, Axis, and My experience with most of these banks have been actually very pathetic. I'll do another video about which are the best banks out there, but currently I do business with IDFC Bank, which is very good in their transactions and the way they treat you as a customer and everything. Probably just my experience, but I'm gonna share another video where I can tell you in detail about why IDFC is a good bank compared to other banks. But my tip to you is that make sure you choose a good bank that treats you well and lets you save more. Most of the banks out there, what they do is they try to sell products like HDFC or ICICI, Axis Bank or SBI for that matter. All they try to do is reach their targets by selling new products. But choose a bank where you can disclose your financial goals to them and they'll help you choose products that actually helps you and not just fulfill their targets. Okay, so we'll do a separate video on that shortly. And my fourth tip is start investing in mutual funds. Like they say, mutual funds sahi hai. There is again a lot of bad stuff or stigma about mutual funds, and that's because people don't really know how to use it properly. So instead of making high returns or choosing high risky stock options, you have to choose funds that are more long term. So make sure you have your goals set with mutual funds. For example, if you start an SIP, make sure you tell them that, hey, I'm looking for a 5-year investment or I'm looking for a 10-year investment, and go for safer stocks as opposed to tech stocks or very high-flying stocks which might actually lose your money. So make sure you choose something more stable and go for the longer term investment than quick wins, and quick wins always comes with risk, so avoid that. But starting an SIP is a great way to start investing and save your money and grow your money, most importantly. So over a period of time you'll be making more money than what you actually had. So go for an SIP. Check out the link in the description to know more about how you can start an SIP easily in India. So there you have it. I just wanted to do a quick video about how to do more with your money and how to let your money grow and make more wealth in the long term, because many people I talk to think that investments are all for high profile people with a lot of money. It's not. You, even if you make less than 50,000 or maybe less than 1 lakh per month, can start investment in a very good and simple way, and over a period of time whatever little you put aside will come across as a big profit or big returns. So the trick is about starting early. So even if you have less money, it's all about keeping it and saving it, and not about how much money you make. It's easy for making money, but keeping it is tough. I hope you like this video. If you think I said anything wrong, please let me know. If you have more inputs and suggestions on making this video better, please let me know in comments. This is Mani Karthik signing off.